Hi everyone, Kaary here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing great today. So I'm finally back. I'm home again. I really missed it, and hopefully the videos will be up like more often in the channel now. But yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about this house before I go into some other topics that I want to talk about as well, because this house is actually a pretty big house. I built it in Newcrest, but I don't exactly remember the lot because you can see that I don't have the actual name for it. I know it's a 30 by 30 lot, and I really like how this house looks. I built this a few weeks ago when I was still away, and I used a lot of the Dream Home Decorator game pack because I built it when this game pack was released. And yeah, I think this is gonna be the last house that actually is heavily focused on that game pack. But I just wanted to build a family house, and I wanted to build a Scandinavian styled one. So yeah, here it is. I hope you guys like it. I have to say that it was kind of weird for me because you know that Scandinavian style is actually not my forte. It's not my favorite style because it's really minimalistic, and I'm not that good at minimalistic stuff. But I really like how this house looks. I only had a little bit of a struggle when it came down to taking the screenshots and choosing the thumbnail because of the color scheme that you may have seen in the cinematics at the beginning of the video, and you may have seen already in the screenshots, the thumbnail, I mean. This house looked a little bit weird because of the color scheme that I went for, because it has a lot of white walls in the exterior, and for some reason when I was trying to take the screenshots and to choose the thumbnail, it looked like, I don't know, like a drawing or something. Like it didn't have edges. I don't know how to say it, but it was pretty weird, and I wasn't really sure about the screenshots that I was taking, but I ended up liking it anyway because I really went with a really Scandinavian style for it, in the exterior at least. So I hope you guys like it. Another thing that I wanted to say is that this video was supposed to be actually pretty long, and I really wanted to stay in the range between the 10 to 15 minutes long in my videos, so I had to cut a lot of things out from the video, and you won't see many things. So some of the rooms won't be fully decorated when you see them here, but of course they are when you want to download this build. If you ever want to do it, they are actually fully furnished, and everything has been play tested. So I think the only thing that I have to change is in the kitchen when I put the oven and the stove like together. And I think they are not functional, but I need to change that. But besides that, everything should be functional. So yeah, I hope you guys like this, and I hope you guys don't mind that I cut so many things out of the video, but I'm just trying to stay in the range of time that you guys said it was more appropriate and more suitable for you. So I hope you guys don't mind about that. And now I want to talk a little bit about the new expansion pack that we're getting. And I know a lot of people have been talking about it, but I haven't. And I want to say some things about this because I'm one of those people that wasn't really hyped about the idea of having a farming pack in The Sims. Basically because I thought it would need a lot of different features that maybe we don't have in the game. So in the case that we have gotten like horses, we would have needed like really big lots. And I know there's gonna be 164 by 64 lot, but when I played The Sims 3 and I had the horses, I really had to have like a big lot for them to like to make sense in the lot, and they would be used to make your sim go from one place to the other. So when it was an open world, it made sense, but now here in The Sims 4, we don't have open worlds. I don't want open worlds, so please don't hate me. I'm the kind of person that actually don't want open world, that doesn't want horses and doesn't want cars. Basically because I think that The Sims 4 is a very different game from The Sims 3, for example, and that we don't actually need those things. Like the open world feature actually made The Sims 3 be like a really heavy world, like heavy game, not heavy world, a heavy game. and it always lagged a lot, and even though if you had like a great computer, it would still be laggy. You can see now a lot of people that play The Sims 3 already that they have problems because the game lags and it freezes and stuff like that, and it's basically because the game is too heavy for any computer, and that's because of the open world feature. And I'm actually really happy that we don't have that feature anymore because I can play The Sims 4 in any computer that I want, and it actually works properly. So that's something that I think the Sims team thought about, and it's something that actually represents The Sims 3, and it's kind of a signature feature, I would say, from The Sims 3, and that we don't need to have it in every single Sims game. The Sims 3 had a lot of new stuff, a lot of things that people wish we had in The Sims 4, but that's a whole different game. So if you wanna have all those things, just I would encourage you to go and play The Sims 3. If you have it, if you don't, well, I'm really sorry, but I don't mean to be rude. I'm just trying to say the things that I've been keeping by myself for a while now, and that I think maybe there will be some people that actually think like me. If they are, that would be great. If they're not, I'm sorry, maybe I'm weird. But yeah, I just want to talk about that. I just wanted to say that, and also I want to mention some things that I've seen already, because a lot of people have been complaining and talking about representation in the game, and I just have to say it. I actually feel a little upset because people are complaining about that. Not because they complain about representation, but because they're complaining about a lot of different stuff. And one of the things that they talk about is that, like, people from these big countries, like, I don't know, France and Italy and, I don't know, Germany, I don't know, big countries from Europe, they're complaining about not being represented in the game in the terms of a world, for example. I just have to say that I come from a small country in the very end of the world. If you follow me for a while now, you know I'm Chilean. I live literally at the end of the world. And I don't think my country is ever going to be represented in the game. Like, I know we got the update for the Hispanic Heritage Month, but I don't think that actually represents anything from my country, because the grill that we got with that update, it has some nice and interesting things like the new dishes that you can make in there. But I have to say that I don't exactly remember if there's anything that actually represents Chile in there. For example, we have some dishes that we share with other countries here in Latin America, but there are some others that are like especially from here, and they didn't add them, for example, but some of them, the one that I remember that is from here and that is in the grill in that from that update is actually said that it's Argentinian because we share it with Argentina, but I don't remember if it mentions that it's from Chile, and that kind of upsets me a little bit, because there was that one thing that could have been mentioned in my country and it didn't. I'm actually not sure that if it mentions it, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. That Chile actually doesn't appear in that update. I don't remember. I have to check. But the items from that update, actually, they don't look like Chilean in any way. There's nothing that actually represents here. And I don't feel bad about it. I mean, I'm not complaining. I don't want that. I mean, I don't actually care that much about having things from my country. I just want to say that for a person like me living in a small country that maybe will never be represented in the game, it's kind of frustrating to see other people from bigger countries complaining about it, because there are a lot of probabilities that you will get a way of representation in the game. I mean, we have Windenburg that is inspired by Europe. We have Montgomery be inspired by Japan. We have things like that, the only thing that is really close to, like, the closest world that we have to my country is Salvadorada, that is not actually inspired by Latin America, but it's inspired by the Caribbean and the jungle. We don't have a jungle here. We don't have anything like that. We have a desert, we have oceans, we have mountains, we have snow, a lot of things throughout the country, but we don't have jungles, for example. So I don't feel represented when people talk about jungle adventure, for example, that some people say that it's inspired Latin America. It's not. It's actually inspired in some specific parts in Latin America that are more close to the Caribbean. So at least for me, it doesn't make any sense, and I just don't want to I just don't want people to keep complaining about that. We will get the representation somehow, maybe. I don't even I cannot even make my sim self because I don't find the right features. And it's not because of the color scheme. I'm a white girl, but I just don't find the right features. And I don't have anything like a signature feature or anything. I don't have anything, like, I'm really random. So I should have the means to create my sim self, and I just can't, and that's not a problem for me, at least. But I know a lot of people care about those things, and I wish the people that complain the most about them were not the ones that have more chances to be represented in the game. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't want to just invalidate the things that people say. I just want to express my opinion because this is my channel. I can do it if I want. So I'm sorry if you think I sound weird, like if I sound mean, or I don't know. That's not my idea. It's just that I want to say some things that I don't have the other, like, any other ways to say it, because I tweeted it, and Twitter is actually not my favorite social media, so I don't have that many followers. I'm not that active in there, so I tweeted it, but nobody cared. And now I can say it here, so if you guys like to comment a little bit about that, I wouldn't mind. I would really like if you guys gave me your opinions about this. I just enjoy, and I'm really grateful that we have all the things that we have, and I'm really excited about the things to come in the game. I know the Sims team have been working really hard on everything that we're getting, and you can see it from all the things that we're getting so far. I mean, we're gonna get 3 different packs in less than 2 months, and that is something that I don't see, I don't think we have ever seen before. So yeah, I just wanted to say that I actually don't like complaining. So I don't like to see that many complaints in the game and in social media in general. I'm a really thankful person. I really like to be thankful for the things that I have. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are not mad at me. But yeah, just gonna talk a little bit about the build now, because this is the toddler's room, and I know I talked about all the other rooms in the house. We're actually at the almost at the end of the interior now. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about the little table section that I added here, that of course is not functional, but I wanted to add it like to simulate that this toddler actually has like a craft section for them to develop their skills, like the creativity and stuff. I know you cannot do it, but I just wanted to have something like that because I thought that the table that we had with the toddler stuff back didn't fit that well with the interior that we were going for. So I was going for a mid-century, what am I talking about? We were going for a Scandinavian interior, and I didn't think that table in specific actually suited the style. But yeah, we're actually getting to the end of the video now, so I didn't talk a single thing about the build. I hope you guys don't mind, but I really wanted to get those things out of my system. I really wanted to express myself, so I hope you guys don't mind, and I hope you guys like everything that you see. Stay tuned for the rest of the screenshots because you will see everything in there. And yeah, if you like this video, please remember to like it. Also comment in the comment section down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And you can follow me on social media. The links are all in the description down below. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Enjoy the screenshots. Goodbye.
I wish I could make you stay, 'cause baby I love you. Why you tryna break us up when I'm tryna build it up? I wish I could make you stop.